Planting the seed. One day, Dragon was looking at a book that was all about farming. He liked that farmers grew things to eat and got to wear nice hats.
I'd like to try growing something for my friends to eat. And maybe they can grow things too. And we can all have a big yummy dinner together.
His friends thought that was a very good idea.
I'll grow my favorite vegetable, Brussels sprouts.
Beaver thought growing vegetables was a nice idea.
Oh, yeah. As long as it doesn't take too much work, of course. Okay.
Beaver decided he would grow a squash, since he already had a squash plant.
Yep.
Alligator loved Dragon's idea.
All right.
And couldn't wait to get started.
Whoa, I'm gonna grow up a big crop of potatoes, little blue dude.
And Ostrich was very keen to grow something too.
Oh, I think I'll grow corn because it's tall, like me.
Now Dragon just had to decide what vegetable he was going to grow. He looked at all the different seeds you can buy to plant in your garden. There were seeds for sugar beets and radishes and green beans and pumpkins and sweet peas and zucchini and carrots and turnips.
I think I'm going to grow, a carrot.
So Dragon asked to buy a carrot seed. Ostrich explained that it was best to plant lots and lots of carrot seeds, so lots and lots of carrots would grow. But Dragon only wanted one carrot seed.
I'm going to grow the biggest, plumpest carrot ever. It'll get so big, there won't be room in my garden for more than one.
So Dragon planted his seed. He added some water, and then he sat back to watch it grow. He was very happy. He was just like a farmer. Farmer Dragon. Dragon was very excited that he was growing his very own carrot, just like a farmer.
And now, I look just like a farmer too,
he said. Dragon decided his garden didn't quite look like a real vegetable patch just yet.
Now everyone will know what I'm growing.
But there was still something missing.
Oh.
Something a lot of farmers had.
I need a scarecrow.
So Dragon borrowed some old clothes from Beaver and stuffed them with straw.
Whoops.
He drew a scary scarecrow face on a bag and hung his scarecrow on a broom. Dragon put his scary scarecrow right by his garden so birds wouldn't try to eat his carrot seed. He wasn't sure how long it took a carrot to grow, but since he'd done everything right so far, putting up the scarecrow and making a sign and wearing his farmer's hat, Dragon was pretty sure a carrot would pop up any second now. But then the sky got dark. Big gray clouds appeared.
Oh, I think it's going to rain.
So Dragon hurried into his house and then hurried back out.
I don't want my carrot seed to get all wet.
Hello.
Male Mouse wanted to know what Dragon was doing.
It's about to rain, and I want to keep my carrot seed from getting wet.
Male Mouse explained that rain is good for vegetables.
It helps them grow.
Dragon felt a bit silly. Of course he knew that rain was good for growing vegetables. But since he was outside with an umbrella, and it was going to rain, he held the umbrella over the scarecrow instead. Growing pains. For a couple of weeks, Dragon was having lots of fun being a farmer and taking care of his carrot. He even sang his carrot songs.
Grow, grow, grow my carrot, gently sprout some green. You're gonna be the biggest carrot anyone's ever seen.
Dragon's friends were having fun with their gardens too. Alligator played the bongos for his potatoes.
Hey, I see some green stuff. Way to go, dudes!
Ostrich cheered on her corn.
Go, corn, go! Grow, grow, grow! You want to get big and tall, just like me.
Male Mouse told her Brussels sprouts all kinds of important facts.
Brussels sprouts are filled with vitamins. Did you know that?
And Beaver? He just waited for his squash plant to grow, the same way it did every year.
No point in getting all worked up now. Oh, no. No.
Every morning, Dragon would get up at dawn and see how his carrot was doing.
My carrot's getting bigger.
Dragon wondered if the carrot would get even bigger if it thought it was on a real farm.
Oh.
So Dragon pretended to be a farmer doing his morning chores. His first chore would be to feed the chicken.
Here, chicky, chicky, chicken. Come and get your breakfast. Buck, 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 buck.
And since Cat was still getting her usual cat food, she didn't mind being called a chicken too much. For weeks and weeks, Dragon's carrot kept growing and growing.
If its stalk is this high, I wonder how big the carrot is.
Because the tasty orange part of the carrot grows under the ground, Dragon wouldn't know how big his carrot was until he pulled it out. He hoped it didn't get so big that it wouldn't fit in any of his cooking pots. Then he realized that was a silly thing to worry about.
I'll just go and buy bigger pots.
He was a very clever dragon. The Big Dinner. Dragon and his friends had been growing vegetables all summer. And now it was time to have the big dinner. Dragon got his yard all set for his friends. Alligator dug up his potatoes.
Whoa! I've got oodles of spuds.
Male Mouse had so many Brussels sprouts, she had to use her mailbag to carry them all. Ostrich's corn grew really, really tall. And Beaver, well, Beaver's squash plant grew another squash, just like it did last year and the year before.
And I didn't have to do a thing, just the way I like it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not a thing.
Hidey-ho!
All of Dragon's friends arrived with their vegetables. Everyone was very impressed to see how well each other's vegetable growing had gone. And now it was Dragon's turn to show everyone what a good farmer he had been. It was finally time to pull out his carrot.
You might want to stand back, because it's going to be really, really big. because I've been taking care of it all summer.
Oh!
So Dragon knotted a band around the carrot stalk and pulled and pulled.
Wow, it must be really big.
And then finally, out came Dragon's carrot. It was nowhere near as big as he thought it was going to be. Dragon felt a bit sad.
My carrot is so small.
Yes. Oh, but it's a very nice carrot. Oh, and probably very tasty.
Oh.
It did look like a yummy carrot. So Dragon washed the little carrot, cut it into 5 tiny pieces, and brought them out to his friends, just enough for a taste. Everyone agreed. It was the tastiest taste of a carrot they'd ever had.
Yep.
Dragon was very happy. His carrot hadn't gotten as big as he'd hoped, but he'd grown it himself, just like a real farmer. Dragon and his friends had a wonderful dinner of corn and squash and potatoes and Brussels sprouts. And Dragon promised that next spring, he'd plant more than just 1 carrot.